Let's take it outside and get some fresh air. Elizabeth Gardner is on the patio right now, right outside the WRAL garden for us with the forecast.
Yes. Okay. So it feels like summer standing out here, and it is almost the start of the hurricane season. And today, NOAA, which is the umbrella agency for the National Hurricane Center, issued its May outlook, which is something that they do every year. But this is unusual. The most aggressive hurricane forecast they've ever issued in the May outlook. So this is what it looks like. So tropical storms, named storms, average 14 per year. They're forecasting 17 to 25. 7 hurricanes are average. They're forecasting 8 to 13. And then major hurricanes, 3 is average, forecasting 4 to 7. The number of named storms that we've seen in the last 10 years looks like this. Mostly we're at 20 or below, but in 2020 we had 30 and that broke the record. But we've been above average. You can see that yellow line is average. We've been above average almost all of the last 10 years. Now the reason that we're likely to have such an active hurricane season this year is because we're going to switch to a La Nina pattern, an El Nino pattern, which makes the winds settle down a little bit in the tropics, and it allows the storms to develop without what we call wind shear that tears the top of the storms apart. Also, we're already, even in May, seeing historic sea surface temperatures, and those warm sea surface temperatures are what fuels these storms. So the tropical outlook today, ironically, has one system that's there in the Caribbean with a 10% chance of development. We're not too worried about that one, but it looks like it could be a potentially dangerous hurricane season. We'll continue to follow that for you. Back to what we can see this afternoon. We have showers and thunderstorms along a stationary front that's back to our west. That starts to creep toward us, and we have that chance of some thunderstorms. We kick off the pattern today with that chance of scattered storms starting at around 5 o'clock from the triangle area northward. We'll see around dinner time more of the storms rolling through between 7 and 9 o'clock. And then as we get into 10 to midnight, those slide off to the south and east and eventually dissipate after we lose some of our daytime heating. But our level 1 risk does cover the entire viewing area for today. Damaging winds, heavy rain, and hail are all possible. And I'll tell you what, you can feel it. And this hot, sticky pattern continues all weekend with the afternoon and evening thunderstorms. We take a look at the WRAL Gardens. It's 84 degrees. I wouldn't have been surprised if the temperature popped up 94. That is what it's going to feel with the heat index today. We have a southwest wind. That's what it's all about. That southwesterly wind brings up that tropical warmth and moisture. So right now it's 81 up in Roxborough. It's 86 in Fayetteville, 85 in Southern Pines and in Clinton. Around town, looking at 92 today in Raleigh, 91 in Durham, and 92 in Fayetteville. We are looking at the potential to climb into the mid-90s in terms of the heat index, and it is likely to feel like 90s for the remainder of the weekend, all the way through Monday. We also have a chance of afternoon and evening storms every day between now and Monday. Coming up, we're going to talk about which times of those days look the wettest.